Now, after we have seen how to create a read-only connection, read and write connection of the Google Sheet with the Anaplan, we have also seen how to clone a connection, how to refresh the data. We have seen all of this. Now, in this lecture, we will going to see what will happen if we rename a column, if we insert a column into the Anaplan. So, let's first rename a column. So, I am choosing this view because this has less data, so it will refresh quickly instead of this. So, this will work for both, for read-only as well as read and write connection. So, you remember we have created this. So to change the name, you just have to click here and you can change the name here. It's a 117. Now go to the extension. We have to open that sidebar for the Anaplan. This time we will going to refresh the data and you will see this will change the name of this column. So let's say till then I will go here and change one more value here, 50. And if I click on this refresh, so it will change the name from January 117 to January 17 and will place 50 here. Let's wait for this to refresh. So as you can see in the backend, here we have January 70 and 50 here. So this is what will happen if we rename a column. So now see what will happen if we insert a column. So I will insert a column left in between these two. Let's say I name it as APR and I will copy the data here. And let's say to see the change, let's change the data here as well so that we can see that, yeah, it is refreshing the data. So we go back here and now refresh it. So you will going to see this will not going to delete this data. This will update these 4 cells. So it will just update January, February, March, and April column. So here you can see in the backend, it's updated the data. We have removed the 30 and 40, so it has refreshed it. And you can see it has now removed this column. So this is what will happen if we remove the column or we will insert a column into the Anaplan. Now, one more thing. Let's say instead of writing this April 17 or like this, April 17, if I copy this, Control C, and if I paste it here, now let's see what will happen. This is the website learnify.com, and here you will find the advanced Anaplan courses. For that, you have to click on this courses. Here you can see we have 3 Anaplan courses: Anaplan Basic to Advanced, Anaplan Extensions, and a package. And we will soon gonna launch Anaplan Connect. So from here you can have your Anaplan journey. We're gonna have clicked on refresh and let's wait for this to refresh the data. Now look, it has removed that column which we have inserted. Why? Because when we copy this, let's say if I copy this and place it here, if I then refresh, it will remove this. Why? Because look, the formula in the April 17 is this, which is used for the connection with the Anaplan, and same is present over here. So it will come row by row and read this. If instead of this, if I write it manually, like if I break the connection, that will not going to remove this. So this is the one of the difference. If you copy a column, then you have to remove this difference. Otherwise, when you refresh it, it will going to remove that column. So this is one of the point you have to take care in case of inserting a column or renaming a column. So this is how we can do refresh and insert a column into the Anaplan. Now, one more thing, like I forgot to tell you about in case of read and write connection, there is some precision error which we call. Let's say in Anaplan, you can go up to 17 places of digits, 17 digits, decimal places. But in case of Google, you can go up to only 15 places. So let's say if you have some number in Anaplan having up to 17 decimal places, when you import it here, it will change into the, like rounded up to the 15 places. So when you send and refresh, it will show that there is a data change. So this is the one of the thing you have to take care in your mind. In case of decimal places, there are too many decimal places, Google should be rounded off, and when you refresh it, it will show that there is a data change. So let's say, for example, you have a data there of 4.4512, and here in Google Sheet, when you import it, round it to 4.5. Then when you again send and refresh, it will show that there is a data change from 4.512 to 4.5. So this is how this precision is also to be taken care in case of Google Sheet add-on. So we have covered all the topics which are present in the Google Sheet add-on, and you have seen all of the things which are present over here. Now, the one thing which I haven't covered is, let's say in case of any conflicts, we have talked about the conflicts in the case of send and refresh. Let's say we are changing the format, we have text here, but in Anaplan there is a number format. So for that purpose, you can come to this page of the Anapedia, Here, if you find any conflicts, you can resolve it from here. You can read here depending on the conflicts you have in your system. So this will help you to resolve the conflicts. So now we have seen all the cases. This is the last lecture of the Google Sheet add-on. So we have covered all the Excel add-ins. We have covered the PowerPoint add-ins and the Google Sheet add-on. So if you have any doubt, you can contact us and we will resolve your queries.